are picking some flowers at this farm. This is Jordan Lake Farms.
What?
There's so many beautiful flowers. This is their, like, I think their first day that they're open. It's Jordan Lake Christmas Tree Farms, or Jordan Lake Farms. They have Christmas trees way over there, but they're so beautiful. I finally feel like I have some time to focus on organizing all of these little baby clothes. And that's my plan for the next hour or so, is just I'm opening these drawer organizers, and my plan is to put like swaddle blankets, socks, onesies, pajamas, just organize all the baby clothes, which is so fun. This is a dresser that I found on Facebook Marketplace, of course, and I think it's just so unique, and I think it really kind of works well with this mural. Really, like, it's not complete, but we do have a rug, a wallpaper. We swapped out the light fixture. It was just an old fan, but I put like a really beautiful light in here. Painted the ceiling. Still some things to do, but it feels like a totally different room now. So this one's gonna be for pajamas. This one's gonna be for onesies. Look at this sock. It's like 2 inches long. Look how cute these little art prints are. They're little books. Also, matching fits are about to be so cute. Okay, I'm about to pack my hospital bag. Officially, like, just put everything in there, zip it up. And we have a little bit of toiletries, nursing bras, night shirts, a blanket for the baby, robe, slippers, charger, pillowcase, the C-section kit, which, to be honest, I probably don't need. The hospital will probably give me everything I need, but just to be safe, and a noise machine, my glasses. I'm gonna link everything that I packed, by the way. We are getting the nursery set up, and I'm doing some painting those doors pink. TJ's assembling this crib. We're about to add curtains, and we added new crown molding. There is we need to handle or do some touch-ups there. Okay, here's what it looks like. We painted the ceiling, and the pink, let me turn the light on. It's kind of dark. Pink is called Georgetown Pink Beige. I will never be over this mural. Have a new rug. And then I think, actually, the glider will be in here. We still have so much to do. I accidentally dried the curtains and they shrunk like a whole foot, so those won't work. And yeah, there I have like a green gingham glider that's kind of go right there. I'm gonna have to find some new curtains, and then this light is gorgeous. I'll link it if you're looking for a pretty light fixture. Oh, I also have some like ceiling details that are gonna go on the ceiling around this, so that'll be really pretty. We are also getting our HVAC system upstairs worked on right now, so it is hot up here, but I wanted to take care of that before we have a baby in here. But yeah, this room is looking so magical already, and I'll probably just take my time with the rest of it, because again, you don't really use a lot of the nursery, like, other than like organizational clothing and everything. You don't really use it for a while. I did find a really beautiful crib in crib skirt. The crib skirt I found her on eBay. It's from Pottery Barn Kids though. It's a ruffle linen skirt, and then striped little crib sheet. And I read somewhere that it's really helpful for the older sibling if you like give them a gift from the younger sibling. So And he calls her Squishy, by the way. Brooks calls the baby Squishy. Oh, I'm out of breath. I have this basket of like activities for him, and it's going to be from Squishy. And I think he'll enjoy it because my parents will be coming over for when I have the delivery scheduled. And then they'll hopefully be with him for a few days. I have no idea how long we'll be in the hospital. Because it's such a planned and early C-section, I'm a little worried about the NICU times, the need for it, and then just like how long we might need to be there, and yeah, I have no idea what to expect. So we'll see. But my parents, thankfully we live very close to my parents. I don't know how it would just be so stressful if we lived far away from family right now, but I'm very thankful for that. Shout out to the AC guys. All right, this side of the room still needs a lot of paint. Trim paint, door paint, and this piece of furniture is one of my favorites. It came from like an old music school in New York, and it was in Brooks's New York nursery, and it was just so much fun to put like baby things in it. And then this is a new little lamp that I found at that local antique store that I love. Well, I don't know if I call it an antique store. It's at Heights House, bottom floor, honed home. I am about to feed the dogs. I am always trying to figure out how to be a better parent and a better pet parent too, human parent and pet parent. There's a lot of guilt involved in parenting. Even just like having a large breed dog, there's so many different special like needs those dogs have for nutrition and joint support, like how they eat. Petunia has to eat out of one of these bowls, a slow feeder bowl, so that she doesn't get bloat, and then she has to sit in her crate. So thank you to Hills Pet Nutrition for sponsoring a part of today's video, because we recently went to Pearl's cardiologist. Pearl also has a cardiologist because we found out she had like a heart issue a couple years back, and we just have to monitor it. It's not progressing or anything, but it's definitely something we have to monitor. But we were told to try this special large breed dog food, Hills Science Diet for large breeds. And our dogs, I was a little worried about the switch, but our dogs absolutely love it. This food has glucosamine, chondroitin, nutrients that support these large joints that these dogs have. So it gives me peace of mind. Sometimes it just takes getting some guidance with a vet. So I'd highly recommend, if you are wondering if your dogs are getting the proper nutrition, just ask your vet for some guidance, tell them what they're eating. One of the things that the vet cardiologist told us was to make sure our large breed dogs are not on a grain-free diet. I'm just really thankful to have found something that they absolutely love, that the vet recommends, and it gives me peace of mind knowing that they are getting all of the nutrients they need to have the healthiest joints, the healthiest nutrition for their large size. And thank you to Hills. Meanwhile, we have a coffee shop in our house now. This is for Brooks. He loves having like a restaurant, his little restaurant that he owns. And so he made this menu. Well, I wrote it obviously, but he told me what he wanted on it. And yeah, we built this the other day. It was pretty easy. TJ sewed this because I'm not that skilled for sewing, but TJ like is pretty good at sewing. But it was pretty simple. I'll show you the back of it. So it's a little tall. I didn't want to make something too short. This is going to have food storage, but you can see kind of how we built it. And then food is everywhere, but once we get those food storage cabinets, it'll go in there, and then everything will be nice and organized. And yeah, Brooks likes to serve Toonie lots of food here. Okay, so we are going to make my most on repeat orzo salad for the summer. It's peaches, orzo, arugula, hot honey, mozzarella, just a lot of refreshing. When it's cold, it is just so good. So I'll link to the recipe that I'm using. And then Brooks is at a swim lesson. TJ just took him to the pool. Normally I would go, but the HVAC people are still here working on that. So I'm just home making my little salad. So let's make this. First, we are adding half a cup of olive oil for the vinaigrette. Spoons of hot honey. You know what? I think I'm just gonna eyeball this. That should be 1, that should be 2, that should be 3. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I made the vinaigrette. I'm going to add 2 large peaches, arugula, mozzarella balls, chopped basil. Normally you would add prosciutto to this, but for some reason, prosciutto is giving me the ick this whole pregnancy. So, even cooked. This vinaigrette. I also have a lot of vinaigrette left over. Here's what we have. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator to chill for a little bit, just so it's really nice and cold. But it's pretty good already. I taste tested it. This is my current favorite summery pasta salad, or orzo salad. It's just so good when it's cold. But I am gonna link this recipe again in the description. But what's next on the to-do list? We have a long list on our refrigerator of things that need to happen before our baby arrives. So we've been trying to get down that list, like a few things every single day, but we're getting really close. So really, I just want to do a lot of like decluttering around the house next, and just make sure we have everything we need. We need to have every single thing we need for the baby, and like for postpartum for me, just getting through the appointment, and then my parents are going to be coming over, so I want to make sure the guest room is ready to go for them. But I'm excited, nervous, but very excited. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.